FutureGrind. It's a game from the future where you grind. Is the controller not working? Oh no. It has like controls over here that aren't for control. Mouse not supported. Use keyboard to control. I'm trying. I'm trying. Why does my controller sometimes work? Well, that's not gonna work. Alright, keyboard it is then. Let's get the mouse off the screen. How hard could it be? Grindpedia. Ha. Holiday slice. Complete 3 assignments to unlock the next track. Hey, I'm Stock Photo. Ada. I'm a rep at Slice. That's my mistake. The top brand for entry-level pro grinding equipment. Are you entry-level or pro? I just want to point out, like, if you're pro, you're already making a living by doing it, which is usually not what entry-level means, but okay. Welcome to the Slice fam. Confetti noise. Let's see if you could have what it takes. Start with our track at Miramar. That looks like a very dangerous track for entry level, I'm just gonna point out. I think you can die if you fall off of that. Aren't people worried about that? Tip, the longer you hold jump longer to go farther, jump while in the air to double jump. You have a double jump. Alright, press spacebar to start. How do I jump though? Is it space? Ah, yes. I was not ready for this vehicle. Oh, you collide if you, okay. You, nice little, oh right, I can hold, I forgot that I can hold down spacebar. Okay, that just started, okay. So we're like a pod racer, but for like Tony Hawk grinding, but also we're like a pod racer. Oh, cool. Is the controller working? Yeah, cool. Let's learn the new controls again, but for more fun this time. Okay, let's go. Cool. My controller suddenly started working. I don't understand my controller either. Nobody will ever. Oh, this is like a vertical. Oh, this is like a phone feed where we're keep swiping. Nice. As your sponsor, we need you to do special assignments on the same track to show off skills. Can you handle it? On the same track? Oh. Right off the bat, we're repeating content, I guess. There's challenge levels. Tip, if you can't match a rail color, jump or double jump over it. Okay, so don't touch any yellow rails. Let's do this. There's some kind of like grinding mechanic. Oh, that's a white track. I'm allowed to be there. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, whoa, I was hanging. Okay, so you have a really strong jump in this game. You have a super strong jump, but I think you can probably get more points the longer you grind, so that incentivizes you to not be in the air the whole time. I think. But also, the thing... Wait, I can do that? Do one under grind. You can grind on the... You can grind on the bottom? Tip, grinding the other side of a rail by holding jump when under the rail. Trick only count on rails that are not white. Why not the white rails? Oh, are white rails lame? Do you not get points for grinding on them? How long can I undergrind for? Whoa, for a long time, evidently. I don't know why. You crashed! Don't let your wheel hit a rail of a different color. Oh. Oh, now I know that's a mechanic, apparently. So that's what I was wondering about that. I have 2 wheels. And they're different, and I assumed they could be different colors, apparently. And that's been reinforced by the idea that, like, apparently, if I touch the wrong color, I die. Now I know. Okay. So this is like one of those style platformers where you're trying to do a platform level, but you're also trying to get points and do a specific system along the way, so it adds the challenge. Like Joe Danger, I think, was an example of that. You know, the game that the decent game that the No Man's Sky people made before they stopped making good games. Old Town Slice. So Slice is my sponsor, and I guess we must have different sponsors at different points. Nice work. My boss says you can run our track at Sanctuary now. Keep it up and you'll earn yourself a holiday in no time. A half grind for a half holiday. So the first objective is just survive. Rails that don't match your own wheel are dangerous. That's an important thing to learn at one point. Do I get more points for switching sides? Oop. Oop. Ooh. Ooh. Oop. So your combo ends if you hit a white. I don't know if doing flips adds to your score, but at the very least you want to, is it a gold or a bronze? Let's see. Oh, it's a bronze. Next trophy is 25,000 for a silver, so I'm doing a bad job. I'm not doing well. As far as I can tell so far, I think when you do an undergrind, you get infinite grinding. Like, specifically, I mean, I think you get infinite jump. I don't think that you fall off eventually, which is what I was worried about. Although I saw in a preview at some point, I saw somebody grinding... I think I saw someone grinding a rail by being attached to it from the... Like, they were under it, but their wheel was over it. And I kind of want to nail that. Oh, that's a hang grind. That's probably the next thing right here. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's easiest to start a hang grind by falling into it. Yeah, I wanted to try that. I was curious. There it is. That was easy. Yeah, I'm good at game. No, I hit the white. White is bad. I don't have a plan, but I'm doing good things, I guess. Oh, not even a medal. I'm just a loser. Okay. Yeah, judging from the scores, there must be a huge skill ceiling to this game, which is a really weird, interesting game, actually. Don't jump too high or you could miss out on grinds. Yeah, I've noticed that. Grind 10 purple rails. Decadence. So we don't want to go too high or I'll miss the rails entirely. Ooh. Grind. I believe I did more than 10. How many was that? I don't know how to tell. You can find colorblind settings in the options menu under accessibility. That's nice. That's always a nice thing to include. I have no idea how many I did. Okay, so it's not that I'm failing to rank for medals, it's that the medals only are for the main course. For the challenges, your only objective is to win the challenge, and that's it. I'm just trying to maximize my score for one continuous combo. See if I can just do better. Yeah, still a bronze. Aw. I'm not very good at this game, as it turns out. Cakewalk, left coast. It's a pretty game. I like the design, the visual aesthetic. It kind of feels like it's just a general improvement on the Sonic grinding levels, which usually weren't great, and they'd made up like half the content in Sonic Unleashed, and they were kind of ugly. Hey, I'm Grant. I rep for Left Coast. That's where I am. I've been watching your moves on the slice tracks, and I think you might be a Left Coast material. Let's see what you can do with our bike. There's a bike? New bike unlocked. Oh, I've got the tri-bike. Oh, it's... They mean try the bike. I thought they meant that it is the tri-bike. I'm like the BuzzFeed tri-bike? Now I've got two different ones, so now I need to start actually planning which side I use, or I'll get in trouble and die. I like how they're not even like, if you use the wrong colored rail, you'll get disqualified and lose points. They're like, it's dangerous, you will die, and your career will end, is the implication that the the game gives you. Is this gonna go forever? Oh, this is just infinite. Okay. Don't crash into the world. Oh no, he's dead. Well, I wanted to exit the level that seemed to be going forever, as shown by the fact that I had a high score, which I'm not allowed to have. New bike unlocked. All right. Well, cool. Okay, so I'm using that bike now. So now the real game begins, because I have to worry about which color I'm using, or this whole thing doesn't work. No! Ow. That did not go well. I just thought maybe I should maximize how many rails I physically touch, but I wasn't really sure. Just seemed like a good idea. Yeah. Here's the part where we all remember that I'm bad at platformers, and we have a moment of silence for how doomed this playthrough is. Oh. I slightly missed. Yep. Do you want to do like a tiny little hop, I think, in those situations, because you want to maximize how many points you can get, so you don't want to be in the air for too long. Yeah. There we go. Hey, got a silver. I'm doing better now that I have the multipliers for doing two different colors. All right. Wow, man, so many stock photo people are so into me. Look at this person, they're in black and white. That means they're old. They're from the past. That's why that's how black and white works. Hey, it's me, Ada. It's too dangerous for me to contact you like this through my work account. Listen, I need your help. Just be careful. Things aren't what they seem. You'll see what I mean. Are we gonna be subversive in the narrative of the grinding game? I guess it makes sense, because grinding is like skater culture, and skater culture is supposed to be like counterculture on some level, and that's like the point. So maybe it makes sense. I would not be surprised if I looked at this developer's backlog though, and I found one of those phone games. I don't mean like a game on the phone, but I mean like one of those like games where you browse a phone and that's the game. I haven't played one yet, but those are a genre apparently, because I keep seeing more of them. And like this is like the way that I'm going through this feed like it's my Twitter or something is kind of funny to me. Do a 720 front flip. Sweet, bro. Gonna have to get some real big air for that one. Did I do it already? I did. Shit. All I had to do was just not die, and I failed. Not very hard to do that with a nice little double jump. Oopsie. I just need to land on the right side. Or even at all, to be frank. Yeah, I'm getting myself killed. Oops. I did a good job. No, I miscalculated that one. I say as if it wasn't immediately obvious that I had failed. I already did it, right? Yeah. I was overspinning. I was trying to overachieve. Oopsie. Oh. It's a little rough not being able to see vertically as much as you might want to. At times I just wish I could see a little bit more, so I know when I'm falling down if the thing below me is a certain color or the other color. The danger color. I lived. I'm alive now. You can't stop me. Oh, damn it. Back wheel. Frankly, I should not be dying this much. Although this is like... It is not an easy level. Or, I mean, it is by the standards of the rest of the game, probably, but I mean, like, it's not a simple blank slate for me to platform through. I gotta be careful. Oh, should have double jumped. It is totally just the level I just played, though, so... Just in case we forgot how really ineffectual... Oh, how bad I am at game. Because they've introduced flipping to the game, and now I want to do all the flips. Just like in Tony Hawk. This is how I would lose at Tony Hawk. Is wanting to do a billion trillion flips all the time, like an unreasonable number of flips. And then I lose my multiplayer match. I say that, but I think in Unfairnament, whenever Tony Hawk came up, I fucking cleaned house. I'm pretty sure I won every single time. I don't remember how many times it was, though. We played at least 2 or 3 Tony Hawk... Oh, I meant to drop more. We played at least 2 or 3 Tony Hawk games during Unfairnament. I missed that series a little bit. It's a fun excuse to play the types of games that I absolutely do not normally cover. Ah, there's a lot to process. And land on the bad thing. Yay. I guess that's why it breaks your combo, is that the white one doesn't have a risk, which the risk wasn't really a thing yet at that point in the... Ah, shit. At that point in the playthrough. But now that risk is a thing, the white rail makes a lot more sense, because you're like, well, that's the free platform where you can't die. So of course it does. Of course it breaks your combo. Ooh, that was risky. Oop. Zoop. Yeah. Flipping is hard. Flipping gets you killed. No safety net. Don't touch any white rails. That's just normal. I guess they don't know that I've already been doing that. They basically could have just been scoring me based on my behavior so far, like an achievement. And I would have just skipped this level because I've already done it. Because once I realized that I get no points, or that it breaks my combos, I've been avoiding every white rail. There we go. Survive the track. Alright. Tell me more about how we're gonna subvert everything. Sick moves. I knew I was right. Welcome to Left Coast. Don't worry, you can still run for Slice. You'll just run for us too. A grind for a weekend. Survive the track. Derelict. You can double jump. If you find yourself crashing a lot, don't flip too much at first. Concentrate on survival. Yeah, that's accurate advice for what I did earlier. Assignment derelict. Ooh, the dark background is appealing for the neon aesthetic. Oh, that was too high. Too high. Yeah. Nope. It's hard. It is hard to hang grind. Oopsie. It is hard to hang grind in this game because you have to not at all touch the other wheel to anything. Oh. Oh no. Sorry. I just wanted to bounce back and forth and hit every single rail there just for fun, kind of. But then I realized midway through that, like, I was going to die. Oh, I meant to hang. But then once the panic set in, it just kept panicking. Ah! Ah, no. It's not enough for me to survive. I have to win. Is there really a point of surviving if all you do is lose at video games? I have to win. Huh. Like I'm overachieving like crazy, even though I'm still probably not even gonna get a good score. Oh my god. How? I have to double my score to get a gold? How? How? Undergrind 2 rails. In a row or just in general? Hold jump to stick to the underside of a rail. Right, it's just an undergrind, not a hang grind, so it's easy. I did that already just now. Let's see, let's not worry about score. Oh god, I made a horrible mistake. Let's not worry about score, because they don't even score me on these. Let's just get the achievement out of the way so I can... Uh-oh. So I can win. Ah! Incorrect. Overcorrection. Oh, I didn't mean to rotate. That was just a big mistake. Oh man, I'm so good at video games. So good at video games. You can't even handle this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah, no, no, okay. Yep. Yep. This should not be this hard. I should not be losing this much. It's not that big of a deal. Come on. I just can't help it. Like, I could grind on the white rail if I'm a loser. Ah, shit. I'm so good at... It's like avoiding the white rail, very high success rate. Everything else, no. If only I could so successfully avoid the things that actually kill me. Oh ho, successful low grind, hang grind, whatever. Haha. There we go. The Ocho. Touching wide rails resets your multiplier. Avoid white rails. Build your chain oh, 8 times multiplier. That's the goal. Is that hard or easy? Oh, it's easy. I've done it plenty of times already. That's all I had to do. Okay. Yeah, these goals are actually not making me up my game at all. On one hand, I'm like, oh no, I can't even get a silver medal half the time, but then the goals come cruising by and they're like, did you know you could double jump? And I'm like, yes. Yes, I did. How did... Yes, I did. Oh, the background got very white. Hey, just wanted to let you know we really appreciate you at Slice. Smiley emoji. You're doing great. Heart smiley emoji. That's too many emojis back to back. I got you permission to try our track at Rowlhorn next. Survive the track. I don't trust people that over emoji. It doesn't help that I don't... Oh, I'm back to just purple. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's a thing that happens now. Good to know. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. So the track will change my wheel color magically. Oh, I reset it. Oh, but I held down, I was holding down A the whole time on accident. Ta-da! Oops. Not quite. Yeah, I don't really use emojis and smileys and stuff like that, which is probably why everyone thinks that I'm an asshole. Because they're used to having an oversaturation of over-emotive text, where people supplement everything they say with a bunch of emoticons, and the side effect becomes that if I don't constantly use them, then that must mean that I'm mad. I'm like, no, I just don't use those. But it's like an arms race for emotions. A social media emotion arms race. And if you're not keeping up, then you're gonna lose. That's how it works. And all that. Whoa, look at that trick. Oh, they're grabbing the wheel color off of the little block. That's interesting. I think it's safe for me to use this account to contact you like this. For now, I just need you to play along with everything. I'll explain more soon. They're trying to have narrative intrigue in this game for some reason. Why not? 720 backflip. Wow, that's almost as hard as a 720 front flip. It's identically as hard. Well, maybe a little harder in this level just because this level's so... Actually, it's probably easier in this level. Because this level... Yeah. This level gives me double color, so I don't have to worry about which side I'm landing on, which is the whole reason it was hard before. I'm in the air way too much, but my score doesn't matter, so who cares? Yeah! 35,000. Damn. Dual transfer. Do 2 transfers. Move to a rail without jumping to do a transfer. Look for a place you can drop onto a rail from above. Yeah. So that's what the transfer was, because I've seen that happen a few times and I didn't know what it was. I could intuit that it meant I transferred from one rail to another, but you know. Oops, that's a death. I've made a mistake. Okay, so why is the restart button? Oh. Damn it. Is it possible to get on top of that rail? No? It seemed like a way for me to do a transfer. Hmm. Oh wait, it just says to do 2 transfers. Probably doesn't... I don't think it even means... Ow. I don't think it even means 2 transfers, like, in a row, which is what I was trying to do. I'm making up challenges for myself that aren't here. Yep, it just means 2 transfers, period. Alright, good to know. And grind. This is fun. 50,000 points. That's too many points. Give some of them back. We gotta spread out the points. We gotta redistribute the means of point deduction. Avalanche. Left coast Rowlhorn. The boss wants to see what you can do on our track at Rowlhorn. I'm hearing there are other sponsors interested in it too. Don't forget us at Left Coast when you're famous. I'm gonna be so famous soon. Every single sponsor is gonna be fighting over me in this thing where we're gonna subvert society or something, or I don't know. Somebody's talking to me like there's secret things going on. Anyway, this is FutureGrind. If you want to check it out, the link in the description to the Steam page. It also might be on other platforms. Listen, I just don't. I could research every single game and find out what every thing is on. Is that good? I just don't. Thanks for watching like always. Thanks to the developers for sending me the code so I could check out their game, and I'll see you next time. There's always a Discord link in these indie games now.